It's time. Activate all the abilities, activate Void Strike, and ladies and gentlemen, let's see how much damage we're doing. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be taking Chroma Prime and cooking up the steel path with him, and I will be using my Chroma Prime EXODIA Contagion ZAW build, because with this setup I can potentially hit damage cap solo, and on top of that I just absolutely love EXODIA Contagion ZAWs. I've made multiple different videos of me cooking with Chroma Prime in the steel path when I actually have my EXODIA Contagion ZAW build, and again, it doesn't have to be this ZAW in particular. I have multiple ZAWs and I have made multiple videos with these ZAWs, and I have cooked with Chroma in the steel path beautifully. The amount of damage these weapons can do is absolutely amazing, which is exactly why I'm making a build around that on my Chroma. So let's go ahead and talk about the Chroma setup. As you can see, I got 5 purple Archon shards on my Chroma, and each of these Archon shards give me extra melee crit damage, which of course makes the melee crit damage with our ZAW super amazing. Thanks to all those shards, we have an insane crit multiplier of 12.2 times. And if you don't already know why I'm pairing the ZAW specifically with Chroma, it's mainly because his second and third ability can actually provide an EXODIA Contagion ZAW with a multiplicative damage buff, which is super amazing. Vex armor normally has additive based damage, but it is multiplicative for the EXODIA Contagion projectile, which is what's going to allow us to potentially hit damage cap. And regardless of damage cap, we're going to be hitting hundreds of millions with a single swing, potentially billions with a single swing. As far as the multiplicative damage buff with Elemental Ward, you will need the Toxin Elemental Ward in order to get that buff. And on my Chroma build, I replaced Chroma's first ability with the Helmet ability Nourish, so that means I have to make sure my emissive color is green so I can get the Toxin element. And as you can see, Toxin Elemental Ward is giving us a 121% multiplicative damage buff, which is really not the most at the end of the day, and it definitely doesn't last long. It only lasts 2.18 seconds, but at the end of the day, the buff will still help us do even more damage, and the duration really doesn't matter as long as we can throw our EXODIA Contagion ZAW projectile over 30 meters within those 2 seconds, which is really easy. And having Nourish on Chroma is just simply a vibe. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. An ability that increases the energy you receive from all sources, that also gives you a viral weapon damage buff and provides a viral explosion while the ability is active that can apply a viral stack to enemies. For a Warframe like Chroma that loves to be in the heat of battle, this helmet ability is so amazing. Now let's go ahead and look at the mod setup that we got with Chroma. A lot of people may feel some type of way about the setup, but at the end of the day, I think this is an amazing setup and it works for me quite well. Also, you don't necessarily have to have on Vigorous Swap. You could easily replace Vigorous Swap for Equilibrium if you wanted, so you can give your Chroma some healing. But the main reason I have Vigorous Swap on is so that I can actually give my ZAWs another multiplicative damage buff, because this mod can also provide them a multiplicative damage buff, and the more of these, the merrier. Now let's go ahead and go over the EXODIA Contagion ZAW. For those wondering about the parts, here they are. This ZAW is made of a Rav V Strike, a Korb Grip, and a Vargeet 2 Ruhong Link, and this is what we're rocking with as far as the mod setup goes. We got a beautiful Riven mod called Rav V Acrocron that gives me plus 159% crit damage and plus 289% for critical chance. However, it does decrease the combo duration, which is important for this build. We will be building up the combo duration for another damage buff, but despite the fact that we still lose combo duration, we still have a healthy combo duration of 19 seconds, and that is not only thanks to the body count mod, but that's also thanks to secondary dexterity. Would have primary dexterity on a weapon if I had it rank 5. Yeah, I don't have it yet. And another way I'm going to build up the melee combo counter is thanks to my companion, who has the Tandem Bond mod on, and this mod allows my companion's melee hits to increase the combo counter. So for the ZAW damage buffs, we got Vex Armor, Toxin Elemental Ward, Vigorous Swap on the mod setup, the melee combo counter, and we're also going to be pairing this build with the Madarai Operator School so we can get another damage buff thanks to the Void Strike ability, which can give us a 1000% damage buff for 8 seconds, which is absolutely amazing. And that buff alone is going to help us peak in damage. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it as far as the setup goes. Again, I have made quite a few videos talking about Chroma and EXODIA Contagion ZAWs already, but for those of you who don't know that they can cook in Steel Path quite well, get ready to be amazed. And today I think we're gonna head over to this survival on Mars. There's no reason I'm choosing this place in particular, it's just a survival out in Mars, so why not? Activate Nourish real quick. And the homie Rufus hooks me up with some energy orbs, so we start the mission off right. First things first, obviously I gotta build up my Vex Armor bonus. And look at the damage we're able to do with just the Vex Armor buff. Oh my goodness, was that 35 million, 39 million, 18 million? This is destruction. Oh, and these are infested enemies too, so yeah, they're gonna get absolutely cooked by this build. 40 million? And that's only with a 2x combo multiplier, keep that in mind. I think that was like 29 million. Now what happens when we add a Toxin Elemental Ward buff, huh? How much damage we doing now? 58 million, okay, hold on, I saw that. 51 million, 47 million, and this is point blank range. 60 million was that? The damage with a ZOW never gets old. 80 million, point blank range. Can I hit 100 mil with just Toxin Elemental Ward and Vex Armor? That was 63 mil, and that was a yellow crit. 64 mil with the orange, hold on, let's see if we can do 100. Okay, I probably could with 30 meters, but maybe not point blank range. While we're at 4 times, I just want to see the Void Strike damage real quick. Let's get 30 meters. Kobe. I hit nothing. That was awkward. Oh, 100 million. That's what's up. I don't actually know if it was still active, though. So does that mean I can hit 100 million casually with just the 30 meters? And the Toxin Elemental Ward and Vex Armor buff? Yes. Yes, it does, as you see. Wait, can I do it again, though? See, like, one time is cool, but what if I, you know, try to do it again? Kobe, wait, what? Whoa. Was that 300 mil? I don't think that was 300 mil, but that's a little crazy if it was. I'm gonna lose my Vex Armor buff and refresh it so we can get an even higher damage buff going. Already at the max damage buff. Bing. How much damage are we looking at now? 72 million point blank. Oh, 78 million. My bad. That was without Toxin Elemental Ward. 80 million point blank. Okay. Damn. Alright, but see, now we're going to group up the enemies over here. And let's see how much damage I can do from 30 meters. Yeah, that much. That's what's up, that's what's up. I definitely saw those numbers. Yep, read that perfectly. Boom, I read that perfectly. That looked like 100 million and then 200 million followed up after that. But now let's see what happens if we, you know, spice things up and throw in an actual, you know, Void Strike damage buff. 400 million, damn. And then 100 million point blank range, I'm pretty sure that just was. If I tried to read it before I said it, but at this point, it doesn't even matter. I'm doing so much damage that they can't even stop me. And with all that out the way, it's time to build up the melee combo counter. We also have an Acolyte pulling up on us, but everybody knows Acolytes ain't shit. Like, let's not even act like these guys are a threat. They were at one time, I remember. But at the level I'm at now, bud, yeah, y'all can't even step to me. That was only with a 5 times combo multiplier. That's crazy. We're at a 12 times combo multiplier. It's time. Activate all the abilities. Activate Void Strike. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see how much damage we're doing. I'm pretty positive that was 2 billion, 1 billion, a lot of billions in there, a lot of high damage numbers in there. Holy shit, dude. I almost lost the combo counter as I said that. Wow, that was great timing. Did y'all see the vision, man? This is definitely an amazing build at the end of the day. All right, here we go. 1, 2, Kobe! Damn, that's a billion. I saw it clear. Oh, it's so nice to see. No damage cap, though. That's all right with me. Doing a billion damage with a single swing is fucking crazy, bro. At the end of the day, we didn't hit damage cap, but that's all good with me. Multiple times I hit a billion damage. Solo. Bro, if I had a single other teammate that could have given me a damage buff, I would have hit damage cap no problem, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Chroma build down below, as well as the EXODIA Contagion ZAW build. This right here is straight up my favorite way to play in the game, with Chroma and an EXODIA Contagion ZAW just absolutely cooking everything. Before this video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I love seeing the amount of people that get super excited over Warframe and just have a lot of stuff to share and talk about when it comes to this game, especially when it comes to EXODIA Contagion ZAWs and Chroma. Like that's just where I'm really happy. And I'm really thankful that I have so many of you guys supporting me on the journey. Shout out to all of you. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Keep your head up, stay positive, and with that being said, thanks for watching.